I know you're a scientist, so it might be as simple as that, but the spiritual component of this, your view of it, is it that, listen, just from a scientific perspective, I can't say anything about that, so that's why I don't speak to it? Or do you actually like actively believe like, no, that doesn't exist. I know that's not real. I know it's just, hard science and physics.
So it's like almost it's like a spiritual version of the question whether I'm an agnostic or atheist.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah, yeah,
Spiritual. Am I a-spiritual or
yeah.
anti-spiritual? I must say I'm an anti-spiritual.
How come? What's the reason for that?
Yes, because it's the same reason. If you ask me, am I a unicorns or anti-unicorns? Of course, I don't have any proof for you that there are no unicorns. I and I'm not gonna look for them. That's even more. But I cannot say I'm a unicorn. I just can't. I,
So the
it's
difference with unicorns, so you said you're not going to look for them. Does the sense of almost your belief system about free will, I would think should lead you there, but maybe we just think of it differently. Where if I believe there's no such thing as free will, it's all like, again, like the most obvious reference point people would use is the Big Bang, right? Like that's where it all started. I know we can argue it started before that, but the Big Bang happened, then a whole bunch of sequence of events happened, then you and I ended up on this conversation, right? There's no free will. If somebody had a supercomputer or the vision to see it, you could trace every step back to see how we got to this moment of why we're having this conversation. So I can understand that view of it, like very rigid, very scientific. But doesn't it have to lead to the question of like, but what caused the Big Bang? And why did that sequence of events happen? And why those events at all?
yeah.
How do you think about those questions? It doesn't enter like a spiritual realm then?
No, there is just semantics basically, because you can call it Big Bang Zero,
Sure.
or God, or spirit. I mean, like, what's the difference, then? Because
But no desire to
I,
say like why? Why is it there? Like whether
um,
it be God, Big Bang, whatever, like why did it happen? Is there an intention? Is there a deliberate nature to it? There's nothing in you that says like there's got to be something, or that I want to know what that thing is.
I don't know. I'm very comfortable with this set, like with the universe coming into existence, with certain laws that have no teleology behind them. Basically, they are purposeless laws. Why there is gravity? Just gravity. Like I accept it as a set of laws. Okay, here is this existence. Why it come for? I don't know. I'm probably supposed to be interested.
Well, it's a funny question because it starts to blur and you wonder like which side is it on, philosophy or science now? Because like I can understand from a scientific perspective where you would say like it's not my interest to try and dig in and see exactly why and what was the intention. And I get that because you start to get into philosophy and meaning of life. But also on a scientific level, it kind of leaves the question like we're not finished yet though. Like we haven't, there's laws that exist. Why does gravity exist though? Even if not spiritual, a desire to want to know at a very first principle base level, why
Yeah.
is that thing there? It feels very scientific, that curiosity towards it.
Yeah, but again, like science starts with the premise we are dealing with those things that can be explained. I guess maybe I just don't have much hope that I'm useful of any use in in that endeavor. I think I can be applied to a better.
Yeah, I
better
get that.